Hi, this is Lisa Baudouin. Welcome back to Lisa's chat room. Today I'm going to be having a conversation about my bedroom. Oh, yes. And how I prevent formaldehyde and other harsh chemicals from getting in here. So before I begin, I have this playlist along with other playlists talking about my other issues that I have, my mental conditions due to being abused as a child. But this playlist is basically talking about what do I do to protect myself against this horrible allergy that I have, which it seems to be something with either formaldehyde or some type of preservative type chemical that they're putting into imported clothing and cloth type materials, and also into laundry detergents, which these are basically the plans I use, and they're just touching base on different aspects of how I protect myself against this so I don't have such an allergic reaction. But also too, before I begin, I'm not a doctor, I'm not an allergist, I'm not a chemist. I'm doing the best I can to protect myself. So anything I share with you, if you try it, then you do so at your own risk and peril, because it might not work for you. And you just have to go out also too and do your own research. So here I'm talking about my bedroom. You need to sleep. So my bedroom is my safe room. It is the place I go to be safe from having this reaction. There's nothing worse than laying down in bed and all of a sudden having these allergies attack you and you're like, what the heck is going on? So the first thing I did was I cleared out this room. There's no clothes in this room except for what I call my sleeping wear. Everything else is in the basement, even my house clothes. I have street clothes, house clothes, and sleeping wear. So sleeping wear is the only thing that's up here in this bedroom, except for my bedding, of course, and my curtains and limited things. It is nice, but it's not packed full of stuff, because when you go to clean, I don't want to spend 2 hours cleaning. So I've really gone through the room and said, what do I want to get rid of? This is my room. What do I want to get rid of? I have my nice curtains and whatnot. It's just peaceful and quiet here. I do have a couple fake plants. It's basically for me to sleep. So, but my dressers are cleared out of clothing. My closet's cleared out of clothing. And I just keep minimal stuff in here, because if formaldehyde does get in here, I have to get it out of here quickly. And so if you're like me, you can follow along and try this. Again, I can't guarantee it'll help you, but it has helped me a lot. So getting rid of the clothing, putting it downstairs. I do have videos on that about how I wash my clothes, where I store my clothes. I basically come home. Usually I actually take a shower anytime I'm out, especially if I've sat down somewhere. Will definitely take a shower, and then I'll put my house clothes on. I wash from the top of my head to the bottom. So in other words, I don't set conditioner in my hair and then wash my body and then wash my hair. I wash my head first and then move down. The other thing I want to mention right away is when I do clean my room, I clean from top to bottom. So I use my duster that I've got those videos on. Just start on the ceiling and I clean off the ceiling. I clean the top and the bottom of the fan. I get that all done. I clean the ceiling off with my ceiling wand duster, and then I do the walls. I clean the top, and I've strategically put things in place so that my cleaning is very limited. That was the main thing. So then once I'm done with that, I vacuum. I purchased these pillowcase covers, and I also purchased this as a mattress pad. So I'll be putting that in the description below where I got these. I got them at Walmart, and I don't make any money off this, by the way. I'm not like doing this to try to make money. I'm trying to help people because it is horrible to have this allergy. So, but I use these, and I had to wash the pillows because the pillows I bought had something in it that I was reacting to. So I had to wash them several times to get out whatever it was, and I vacuum them just like I do all my laundry. I just act as if it's in everything I buy now. I don't think it was in this, but I can't be 100% certain. So I washed and treated these just like I do everything else. On my mattress, I have a plastic mattress pad, and then I have one like this. So there is a little bit of noise, but it's not bad, and it's better than what I've come to find is the formaldehyde. It's like a resin, and it breaks down into tiny, tiny particles like talcum powder, like dust, and down into the mattress, down into the pillows from your hair. Like say you buy a brand new hat and it's in the brand new hat, guess what? You lay down on here, you're going to get it all over your pillows. I know, because it's happened to me. And I'm like, oh my gosh. And the only way I could really get it out is to vacuum. Now what I've done though, I put these pillow protectors on. Now I don't have the plastic like that's in here. here's this one. And underneath that is the plastic one, which is hard to see, but I'm not going to take my bed apart. I just thought maybe you'd like to know. The plastic one's underneath there, and they're very thin plastic, so it's not real crunchy. But for me, it's a must, because if it gets in my bed, it will get into my mattress. It will get into my pillows. Due to the PTSD allergic response, I just have a hard time. So what do they say? An ounce of prevention is worth a pound of cure. So doing this really protects my bedding. So if it does happen, I can just really quickly remove this and replace it. Now, I do the same thing with my quilt. I always have like one blanket and a quilt, and then I have an extra. Always have an extra that's already clean, so that if you have to change them out, you can do so easily. And again, I take all the stuff down into my little containment area by my washer and dryer, so it's not in my bedroom. Now, if I feel like it's got something on it, I put it into a plastic bag down there, or I actually do have a couple of these bins over here. I have those, and I can throw it in there for now. I've showed you those in other videos, so I don't want to get into it too much. Go watch those videos. Definitely wash the bedding once every 3 weeks. I pull everything, actually take that plastic off, and then I vacuum my mattress, and then I put the plastic back on, and I wipe that down, make sure that that's clean too, and then I go through my regime of cleaning all this stuff and putting it back in place. So that's what I do. If it gets to be too much, if something gets in my house and I am affected, I can at least come into this room. Now, the last thing I have to mention is I always, whenever I go out, I take a shower before I come into this room. So even if I'm walking around the house, I could be walking around for a while. I always take a shower before I come here. If I've gone to the store, to church, wherever, that's what I would do. I would definitely, because whenever you sit somewhere, like I put my coat down at this restaurant about 2 weeks ago where my friends and I met, and whoever sat there before me, guess what? They're using some type of detergent that I'm allergic to. And I knew it. I knew it before I got home. But what if you don't? You know, what if you don't know it? Sometimes my reactions, they're not as fast responding. It's some different type of chemical that I'm reacting to differently. So it's taking a longer time. And I've noticed that too. So anyway, those are things to ponder for the next few videos coming out. But I just thought this would be something that you'd want to know. This is what I actually started with, was my bedroom. Dresses and tops, I put them in bags downstairs. I cleaned it all and put it in those compartments downstairs. The other thing is, some people will ask me what the heck that is over there. That is a little cushion so that if the grandkids get in here, that's a really sharp corner, and I don't want them to get hurt. So I put that on there, because I'm sure someone will go, what is that thing? It's a noodle, isn't it? And it is. It's cut. I did that with my kitchen table too. So anyway, that's it for today. Please comment if you have any questions or even some extra advice. That would be great. I would love it. Let's start a conversation. And then please also like, subscribe, and share. The more people get to know about this, the better. I know that I've gotten more people that are subscribing, and it's a very interesting topic. It's also a very scary topic, but I think this is really good. More information I can share with someone who's having this problem, that just makes me feel great. So anyway, I hope you stay safe, and I hope you stay healthy, and hopefully I will see you again next time in Lisa's chat room.